one is thank you for being here. And a couple of things that I wanted to mention to you so you could mention it to everybody else you know. In the last section of the legislature, followed by a special session of the National American Legion Committee, the rules on membership were changed. So some of you might remember that for many, many years they've had these little periods of time. And though everyone who has ever served a day in active duty has always been a veteran, you had to have served during a designated time of conflict in order to be an American Legion member. Well, that's still the case. However, that time frame now is from December 7th, 1944 until today. So they've eliminated all these little declared conflict periods and made it, if you have served, because there have been American soldiers severely wounded and killed in all of those years. So regardless of where they're serving, we've had people, in countries that are not considered war zones like Germany and, South America and Central America and all over the place. And anytime you're out there with the uniform on serving your country, you are eligible to pay the price. So we've eliminated the time frame. So if you know someone who has talked about, or you talked about American Legion to them, they say, well, I can't join because I didn't serve during the right period of time. Well, that has been eliminated. So now everyone who served, regular military, National Guard, Army Reserve, Coast Guard, doesn't matter, they now can be part of the American Legion. So that's to me, I think that's a great, great improvement that our Congress has finally made after being begged to do that for many years. Okay, so I'm going to read a little official thing out of our manual for meetings. Resolution 288, adopted by the 67th National Convention of the American Legion, calls for designating a POW MIA empty chair at all official meetings of the American Legion as a physical symbol of the thousands of American POWs and MIAs still unaccounted for from World War I through the present, including Korea and Vietnam. Accordingly, at this time, we have placed these symbols to honor the POWs and MIAs as a reminder for us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoner from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in the defense of liberty, and the full accounting of those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. So the chair and the table up here all have symbolisms. The chair, of course, is empty because we have people who are not with us today because they are POWs, missing in action, members of our armed forces through the years. On the table itself, we have an empty plate because they're not able to join us in this meal. The empty glass, the empty cup. We have the red rose in the vase always. It's red to symbolize, help us remember that blood has been shed and that a lot of these servicemen who are not with us have shed their blood in defense of our nation and pursuit of the liberty and freedoms that we enjoy. So this setup is at all of our official gatherings so that we see it and have a visual reminder that there are those brothers of ours, regardless of what service, that are still out there and have not been accounted for. Thank you.